I gave her everything. Time, patience, money I didn't really have. The kind of devotion that makes your friends stage interventions and your mom pray for your deliverance. But when I fell for Mia Sanchez, I fell so hard the ground didn't even bother catching me. We met at a friend's game night. She smelled like vanilla and looked like summer. One minute we were arguing over who actually won Monopoly, the next we were sneaking off for midnight burgers and laughing until the sunrise. I swear to you, she felt like destiny. 3 years we were together. I supported her when she quit her job to find herself. I paid for her online courses, drove her to interviews, held her when she had panic attacks at 3 a.m., and forgave her for every ghosted text and passive-aggressive sigh. My friends would raise their eyebrows. My sister? She outright told me, "Darren, she loves what you do for her more than she loves you." But I didn't listen. I thought love meant sacrifice, that it meant being the anchor when the other person couldn't find their footing. I was wrong. I planned the proposal for 6 months, rented out a rooftop downtown, fairy lights, string quartet, the whole Nicholas Sparks fantasy, invited my closest friends. My parents flew in. I wanted everyone to see the moment I gave her my forever. It was my 30th birthday. I wore the navy blue suit she always loved. She looked like a dream in red, laughing under the city lights like she belonged there. After dinner, I stood up, clinked my glass, and took a deep breath. "I want to say something," I said, heart pounding in my ears. I walked to her, got down on one knee, and held out the ring I'd picked after weeks of agonizing choices. "Mia," I said, "you've made my world brighter. You've taught me patience, resilience, and a kind of love I didn't know I was capable of. I want to spend the rest of my life making you feel that loved. Will you marry me?" Silence. Her face froze. I watched her pupils dilate, watched her hands tremble slightly. People leaned forward, cameras ready. My mom had tears in her eyes. Then Mia shook her head, soft, subtle, devastating. I can't. No one moved. The string quartet stopped playing. My sister gasped audibly. Mia looked around like a trapped animal and just walked away. Off the rooftop, down the stairs, gone. I didn't even stand up. I just stayed on my knee like a fool, ring still out, staring at the place she'd been a minute ago. Someone eventually helped me up. My best friend patted my back. My father offered to talk to her, but it didn't matter. The damage was done. That night I sat alone under those stupid fairy lights, wondering how the hell I'd misread everything. She texted the next day, then again and again. I panicked. "I didn't mean to hurt you, I still love you, I'm just not ready." I didn't respond. She tried to call. I blocked her number, deleted every photo, every thread, every song that reminded me of her. But forgetting her? That took longer. I hit rock bottom quietly. No Facebook rants, no rebound hookups. Just long drives to nowhere. Nights with too much whiskey. Therapy sessions I lied about going to. Then one rainy Tuesday, I met Elise in the produce aisle. We both reached for the same carton of strawberries. She smiled. I said something dumb. She laughed anyway. She was different. No games, no push and pull. Elise was soft and strong. She didn't try to fix me, she saw me. And somehow that was enough. It wasn't a firestorm, it was a slow sunrise. One day I woke up and realized, I'm happy. Genuinely, peacefully. A year later I proposed. She said yes before I could finish the sentence. 3 weeks before our wedding, I was in a cafe reviewing flower arrangements when I heard that voice. "Darren?" I turned. My stomach twisted. Mia. She looked thinner, older. Her once confident walk had hesitation in it. Her eyes scanned me like she couldn't believe I was real. "You look good." I nodded. "Thanks. Can we talk?" My first instinct was to walk away, but I was curious, maybe part of me needed to hear it. We sat down across from each other, her hands fidgeted with the coffee cup. Mine didn't move. "I've been thinking about you. About that night. About everything. Mia, no, please. just let me say this. I messed up, I was scared. You gave me everything and I didn't know how to receive it. I thought I had time to figure it out, but you left and it hit me. I lost the best thing I ever had. There it was, the closure I used to pray for. I heard you're getting married. I nodded again. I can't lie, it killed me. I always thought maybe we'd find our way back, that you'd still be there waiting. I laughed. Not cruelly, just tiredly. Do you know what it's like to plan a future with someone only for them to walk away in front of everyone you love? I thought you were my forever, Mia, and I wasn't just humiliated, I was broken. I've changed, I've done the work, I'm ready now, I miss you, I still love you. God, 5 years ago those words would have brought me to my knees, but not now, not anymore. I'm happy, really happy, and Elise, she's never made me beg for her time, or her love. She showed up from day one, so that's it? That's it. You don't get to come back and claim me just because you finally see my worth. Mia looked away, swallowing a sob. I hope she knows how lucky she is. She tells me every day, take care of yourself. I left her sitting there, I didn't look back. The wedding was everything I'd never dared to dream of after Mia. Cliffside, golden light, friends and family clapping as Elise walked down the aisle, eyes locked on mine. My sister cried like it was her wedding. As I stood there, ring in hand, I wasn't thinking about Mia, or the rooftop, or the pain. I was thinking about now, about Elise, about the future that finally felt right. When I said I do, I meant it with every scarred piece of my heart. Because some people are lessons, others are lifelines, and love, real love, shouldn't come with conditions or apologies too late to matter. So to the one who let me go, you don't get to come back, not now, not ever.